go to week 2 before you watch week 1? Get out of here. Go back.
You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
What's going on there? My name's Jack McCormick, class assembly member for 2023. I'm a theology major with a business minor. That's right.
My name is Brian Shadow. I'm a biology major, and I'm a member of the assembly.
Hi everyone, my name is Eric Elbers. I'm part of the sophomore assembly, and I'm a business major.
Nice throw, Eric. Hi, I'm Lily Norris. I'm in 2023 assembly, and my major is speech path.
Hi, I'm Claire Perkins, and I'm your sophomore class president. I'm a marketing major with a computer science and Spanish minor.
Hello everybody, my name is Mark Salinger and I am a sophomore on the 2023 assembly. I will be double majoring in biology and Spanish.
Whoa, hi, I'm Trinity and my position on SGA is an assembly member and my major is elementary education.
Oh man, Trinity, that really hurt. My name's Avi, I'm a part of sophomore senate and my major is finance with a political science minor.
Hi, I'm Grace, I'm a senator and I'm a political science major with a Spanish minor.
Hi, I'm Daria Runner Draper. I'm a senator for our class of 2023. And I'm a bio major with a minor in chemistry and forensic studies.
Alright, so I am currently in Syracuse, New York, my hometown, and one fun fact about Syracuse is that it is the snowiest city in all of America. So with that, I'm going to pass it on.
I live in Shelton, Connecticut, and I was a Kirk girl this summer.
I'm from Cranston, Rhode Island, and a fun fact about me is that I love to listen to music, and I'm always looking for music recommendations.
Hi, I'm from Fairfield, Connecticut, and a fun fact about me is that I'm a failed child's model.
I live in St. Thomas in the Virgin Islands. A fun fact about me is that I like to
babysit! Hi again. My hometown is Wyomissing, Pennsylvania, and a fun fact about me is that I met Michelle Obama when I was 8 years old. And I need a snack.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Oh, I didn't know you were here. Well, a fun fact about me is I'm from Cape Cod, Massachusetts. My neighbors actually hate me because I just bought this speaker. And I actually have strep throat right now. I'm from Germantown, Maryland, and one thing I love to do is play my guitar. Whoa!
Hey, it's Eric. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, and a fun fact about me is I like hanging out on an island in the Chesapeake with my friends.
Wow, Eric. Hi, I'm Daria Runner Draper and I am from Bear, Delaware. And my fun fact is, I am your reigning Miss Delaware for America.
You have to check your Hound Mail for sophomore skim. It has so much pivotal information. From signing up for the Diversity Advisory Board to events like the Heartland Virtual Q&A tomorrow at 7. It will be sent out bi-weekly and has all the information you need to stay engaged on campus.
Chubby waist, thick legs, and
Let's go! Let's go!
Make you do a
Member of WLOI, a writer for the Greyhound, and Evergreen with a contagious passion for Loyola and exudes green and gray spirit! But most importantly, one of my best friends. Introducing from Portland, Maine, Stefan Joyce! Welcome, Stefan. How are you doing today, man?
I don't really share the same passion as you do right now, but I'm doing great, man. I'm glad that you had me on the stool, or whatever the hell this is called.
Jack Stool, yes.
Jack stool, yeah.
What have you been up to lately?
You know, I've really found a passion for being unemployed. I'm really happy with that. And so that's kind of that's my focus right now. No, I mean, I am looking for a job. It's a tough time to graduate, but I just taking day by day, trying to find the positives. And, I love delivering food. It might be my new career path. So we'll see.
I'm glad to hear it, dude. It sounds like you're doing well and trying to make the best of things. And that's what we all should be doing. It's a tough time, but yeah.
Strong truths well lived, as they say.
Yeah. So, as you may or may not know, we, the class of 2023 SGA, are starting up a YouTube channel. We're going to be putting out different stuff every week. And this week I wanted to feature you and start this segment so I can get into the lives of some Loyola people and just like doing that stuff. So, as we are sophomores, the first question I'd like to ask you today is, what was your sophomore year like? Like, what were the pros, what were the cons, just some of the general overview?
Yeah, I mean, that feels like ages ago. I feel like I've learned a lot since that time. But I think that the best part about it was, and obviously it's different for you guys because you're not on campus, but I think that even in a remote situation, you feel more comfortable. You're more aware of what, is expected of you in classes, and just kind of how to interact and involve yourself on campus and in the school and in the university. So it's definitely more comfortable, but I think that one of the harder parts was trying to get out of my comfort zone. I felt like I had a great freshman year and I wanted to try to branch out. And it was harder to do that at first because I didn't really know what the right route was to take. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, honestly. I know I had started doing, like you said, in that over-the-top introduction that I did WLY and the Greyhound, but I really started to do that sophomore year, but it was definitely a transition to manage all my time because classes take up a lot of your time and you like to be, social. But at the same time, I wanted to, pursue my degree of journalism and also do a lot of extracurriculars. I joined Evergreen sophomore year, so that was probably the biggest thing that I did that kind of changed my perception of Loyola and what I did on a day-to-day basis and how I involved myself. So it's definitely harder to step outside your comfort zone, but it was at the same time you had a little bit more of a understanding of how to be a college student. So it's definitely a transformative year and kind of sets you up for the rest of your time at Loyola.
Yeah, one thing you said that I really liked was trying to branch out of your comfort zone sophomore year. And I feel like that's especially difficult right now when we're all home. For myself personally, there are so many kids that I knew, and then I wish I would be able to have the chance to get to know them even better this upcoming year. But, we don't have that right now. It's just tough, what is something trying to meet more people in this weird time? What is something I think you would have done if you were in our position?
Yeah, I mean, I can't relate at all. We're both social butterflies and we need to be around people. We feed off the energy of other people. So it's definitely hard being home, and it's harder it's very difficult to really establish a relationship with someone, meet a new friend over Zoom. So that's not really ideal. But if I was in this position, I think I would know that there's still ways Loyola is still active. The clubs are still doing things virtually. Shameless plug for WLY and the Greyhound. You can still get involved even if it's remote. And like I said, it's kind of the best year to do it's, you were able to figure everything out freshman year, but now you can really take that step to try something new that you maybe didn't know you liked, or find a club that you hadn't really known about, but it turns out to be something you really enjoy. So I think being open to obviously the fact that life is completely different, but still there's still opportunities to branch out. And just, there was the activities fair, which I heard went really well. So I think clubs are still doing stuff. Clubs are the best way to get involved and keep you busy during a time when you're stuck in your parents' basement with a disco light. So For you got a lot. There's a lot of time that you could be spending a little bit more productive.
I'm doing other things, man. I'm doing other things. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
your biggest thing of the semester was buying that speaker, so that's real good for you. I feel happy.
All right. Anyway. What would be your best advice for people to make the best of the situation? I know you touched upon like just now, like what you would have done in this situation, but what is something like some words of encouragement or advice you would have for someone in this position?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was really bad that I thought I was the worst thing in the world that I lost graduation. I thought that was, the worst it could get. But honestly, I mean, I feel really bad for all of you guys that are still in school and have to, endure this even longer than I thought it would go on for. So it's hard to be positive, but I think being home, while it isn't what college was, advertised as, you could try to really just find something that you're passionate about and maybe didn't have the time to do. You're obviously not at school, so you're not drawn by, midnight snack all the time and all the extracurriculars that you could be doing. So you have more time to yourself. Find something that maybe you didn't have the time to do in a normal college lifestyle that you enjoy. I know when I've been looking for a job for months, and it's been really hard to stay positive with that because I am unemployed and I deliver crappy food to people's houses. So it's not like the most rewarding, but even in that time, I try to use it positively. Like I try to think of things that I could do on my own. I love making content, like creating, writing, podcasts. So all different, like I just in my head while I'm doing something else that I'm not actually doing it. I use that time to kind of brainstorm that I don't usually have. So just kind of be as productive as you can in the times that maybe you don't feel like there's a lot to do, because there's still a lot of time that you can use and make the most of. So just kind of find something that you didn't think you were able to do and then go for it. There's no better time than in college to try something. So, I guess that's an adult thing to say. I don't know.
Okay, changing the king. All right. Well, thank you so much, Stefan. I really appreciate you having you on the show. It has been a blast seeing you again. And we will catch you in a couple weeks on Jack's Stool, baby.
Yeah, there's an epilepsy warning for the disco light.
Dance with me, come on now. Yeah!
Feel the rain on your skin.